Joining us this morning, Titania Jordan.
Tatiana Jordan. Did I get the name right? Jordan?
Titania.
Titania. Okay. All right.
It's Titania Jordan.
Welcome everyone. I am here with Stephanie Carvajalino.
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad I said that right. I'm so excited to have you here today on Connect.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
So Stephanie, your story is amazing, and I would love for you to tell everybody watching right now what you do.
Well, we have to go a little bit back. So 14 years ago, I'm 20 years old today.
20 years today?
Yes.
Happy birthday! Ooh, ooh. Awesome! Like great. Okay, happy birthday. 20 years ago today.
Yes. So 14 years ago,
14.
yeah. So I was 6. My sisters, they were 7 and 8 because we're like 1 year apart, and we started our chocolate company. So we started selling door to door in our building to our neighbors, and then after that we started selling in our school, then in other schools, then in companies in my city, then in other cities. So our company started to get bigger and super important. We even had to hire like our first employee because we had to go to school. So 4th grade wasn't easy at all.
Wait, okay, hold up. First of all, her sisters are here and they're older, so they're in the audience. And hi, thank you for being here. We'll bring them on shortly. You were 6 years old?
Yes.
6 years old. How did you know how to make chocolates?
Well, everything goes to my parents.
Okay.
So they were our coaches all the time. They were our parents and coaches because they always taught us. They took us to all these different cooking classes. They brought people to our house to taught us. But we also learned because we were in our friend's house and she was selling chocolates because she wanted to go out, but she didn't have enough money. So we were like, okay, we're gonna help you, but you're gonna let us eat like the remaining chocolate that stays in the pot. So that's how she paid us. So we were like, okay, let's do this. So we were helping her, and we used to help her a lot. And then my dad was like, oh, you guys should do a company. Like, if you already know, you should do it yourself. And we were like, oh yeah, we were 6, 7, and 8. So we're like, yeah. But then we started playing, and we were like, okay, let's do it. And then we started our company.
What did your parents do that helped inspire you to become so entrepreneurial?
Well, my dad have been always involved in all the entrepreneurial world. So he was always the one who inspired us and motivated us, like, oh, you can do it and I can help you. And he was always the one who heard our pitch, our sales pitch. And he was like, yeah, you can do this and you can say that. You guys can do it. Every time like we were like, oh, we don't want to go today. He was like, oh yeah, you can do it today. Remember that you're going to earn this, have that. So he was always motivating us and pushing us to give more.
Wow. Can you talk about what they do for a living? Like what were they by trade?
So my parents, they are educators. So my mom,
Makes
they
sense.
own a school in Colombia, where I'm from. And in our school, like everything is entrepreneurial oriented. Like we have a mandatory entrepreneurial class. And all the kids, like basically they learn with us how to do it. And then they use this model with all the kids in the school. So everyone in the school from pre-K all the way to 11th grade, they take entrepreneurship classes, they have companies, they register the companies in the Chamber of Commerce.
Wow. So educator parents, totally supportive of the entrepreneurial drive. 3 sisters, 6, 7, and 8.
Yes.
Start a chocolate company. What was the name of the company?
Choco Cat.
Oh, I love it. Say it again.
Choco Cat. So
Okay,
it was chocolate, and then cat. Carvajalino is a little bit long, so we had to squeeze it. We were like, okay, cat.
Okay.
So
And is that still going today?
well, it got a super nice twist. So it started in chocolates, and now we have a cookies company. So we created the first laboratory-themed cookie shop, where you can go, you know how everything it's like the grandma's recipe. We were like, okay, it's not more the grandma's recipe, now it's your own recipe. Yeah. So you can go there and customize your own recipe, and then we bake the cookie for you.
Oh my gosh, tell me about that.
It's so good.
How does it work?
So it's like a laboratory themed cookie shop, so the kids can also come and they wear like the lab coats and the goggles, and they do like, we give them the dough, and then they mix the toppings that they want, and then we bake the cookie and they can eat it. And if you don't want to do all that, the fun part, you can just pick your different toppings and then we'll do the cookie for you.
It's a cookie lab.
It's a cookie lab.
Oh my gosh, I do not need to know where that is, so I'm going to close my ears while you tell everybody where you go to that.
So right now we have it in Colombia. We have different locations in Colombia, so you're fine.
Okay.
But we will soon be here in the States.
Woo! How soon?
We are, I don't know, very soon.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you disclose what? Will it be in Atlanta? Will it?
Yes, it will be in Atlanta.
Chocolate Lab in Atlanta. Kids will love it.
Oh, yes.
My
Everyone
8.5-year-old will be there, like day one. So thank you for that. Talk to me about the journey. I interrupted you when you were talking about how it all got started because I wanted to know, who are your parents? Good job, parents. But please continue on that journey.
Well, it all started with our company, and then selling our chocolates. We got to one of our neighbors that he used to be a professor in a university in Colombia. So he was like, oh my God, what you guys do is great. So you should come to my class and talk about your family business. So we were 7, 8, and 9. And we were like, oh yeah, we can do it. Let's do it, definitely. And then we were there, and the crowd in front of us, they were 2 times and 3 times older than us. But they were motivated for what we were saying. So we were like, oh, we have to keep doing this. We can actually make an impact in other people's lives. So we were like, yeah, let's do it. So after that opportunity, we started giving speaking engagements everywhere. So we have been in almost all countries in Latin America. We just came from China. We have been here in the States, just speaking about entrepreneurship, leadership, businesses. We got trained and certified in all these topics about human behavior, because we didn't want to only give people the business resources, because that's the easiest part, but we wanted to learn and understand the human behavior to be able to combine both of them and then be able to actually make an impact in their lives.
So you and your sisters are not only entrepreneurs with companies, you also give back and pour into the communities by speaking and engaging and encouraging others on how they can be entrepreneurs and tap into their inner potential. Definitely.
We understood that today people live based on the skills that they have, and we had to provide them with those skills so they are able to get a job, to get a better job, to create their own company, basically to follow their dreams with the things that they know how to do. So I just want to remind everybody how old you are. You are 20 years old.
Yes.
Today.
20 years old. And you're the youngest. How old are your sisters?
I'm 20, 21, and 22.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I wish I was doing what you were doing at that age. I was still trying to figure everything out. We'll talk about that another day. But what would you say is some of the best advice that you've been given that helps you continue in your journey?
Well, definitely one of the best advice, it's you have to take action. You can have dreams, you can plan, you can have everything set, but if you don't take action to be able to get those dreams, they're just gonna be that. They're gonna be dreams, they're gonna be ideas, they're gonna be plans, but they're not gonna happen unless you have the courage enough to make them happen.
That's so true, and a lot of people, myself included at times, can get paralyzed by the amount of everything that has to be done. But some of the best advice I ever got was, every journey starts with one step. Definitely. If you don't take that first step,
it's never going to start.
It's never going to happen. So start walking or run.
Yes, definitely.
And what's on the horizon for you all this year?
Well, things are going great. So in the whole story of the speaking engagements, the company, we realized that we were impacting people's life, and people were motivated, and they were like, yes, I want to start a company, yes, I want to become an entrepreneur. But then after 2 days, being an entrepreneur is not easy. A lot of people think it's easy because they only see the end of it, so they're like, oh yeah, I want to become an entrepreneur. But it's a really hard journey. So we were like, if we only motivate them and then after 2 days the motivation it's gone, we're not doing anything. So we have to go a step farther from that. So we realized that people always get the question okay, I'm motivated, now what? So that's when we decided to create our online learning platform that is focused in teaching entrepreneurship, financial education, and like I was saying, the development of marketable skills that people can use. So we created the Biz Nation here. That is our online learning platform, and we already launched our platform. You can take our entrepreneurship course right there. That we were talking discovering your your entrepreneurial spark and then all the business process. And we also are open for other people to upload their content into our platform. So our platform actually last year was highlighted by President Obama in the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Silicon Valley.
Wow.
And yes, and we just came like 2 weeks ago from Emerge Americas, and we won the prize for the company with more potential to expand internationally.
Oh my goodness. I am so stoked for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. This is amazing. It's not only amazing because of your age, which I'm sure can maybe get a little bit old at times. You're like, yeah, I get it, I'm young, but like, get over it. You're doing amazing things. You and your sisters are changing lives and changing the world, and I'm so moved and just grateful that you're doing this. Thank you. How do we get in touch with you? How do we keep tabs on what you're doing? How do we buy the book and get the t-shirt and become part of your platform?
Perfect. So our t-shirts, you can get them in the Biz Nation store. So thebiznationstore.com.
So the BIZNationstore.com. Show the shirt. Like it's amazing. It is goals right there. I'm totally
Yes,
excited.
everyone love it. Like every time that I wear it, because I wear basically like I stopped wearing other clothes. Like I wear Biz Nation every day because we have like so many different styles. So every time that I wear this shirt, everyone is like, "Oh my God, let me take a picture. I want to take a picture with you. Can I take a picture?" So I was like, "Yes." So yeah, there you can find it. And then our book, it's called Parents and Coaches. You can find it in Amazon, just with Parents and Coaches, or in our website. So our last name, it's a little bit long, but it's Carvajalino. So if you put Carvajalino with an S at the end, .com, there you can find all our information.
That's great. It's great you got that domain name.
Yes.
Awesome.
So there you can find everything. There are the links for the speaking engagements, for the book, for the Biz Nation, for everything.
Wonderful. And we'll put all of those, when you're watching this on YouTube, when you scroll down, there's a description of what's going on in the video, and we'll have all the links there so you can just click right away and learn and shop and buy and sign up and all that good stuff. Stephanie and Daniela and Karen, who are here right behind the camera, what can we do for you as an audience, as a community of digital citizens looking to lift each other up? How can we help you, and what can we do for you?
Well, basically, like I said, we understood that after we did the first things with Biz Nation, we understood that we couldn't be only like an online learning platform. That wasn't enough to really make an impact in other people's lives. So we decided to be a movement where people can feel, where they can feel that they're part of something bigger than themselves, that they can actually impact somebody else's life. Like you said, the first way to start your journey is with a step. Also, the best way to impact other people's life, it's like by a gesture, by something. You know, you don't have to impact 200 people to be able to do something. So we just wanted to invite everybody to be part of this movement of changing people's mindset and become all entrepreneurs and follow our dreams.
What's the best way to be a part of that movement beyond visiting your websites, buying your book? I'm assuming following you on social media?
Yes, definitely. So if you go to our website, you will find all the things that we're doing, all the different campaigns that we're doing. We have one that it's called like It's in You, where we took people from all around the world and we asked them like all these things that they have told you once, like, oh, you're not going to be able to do it because, for example, in us, we decided to take it from negative to positive, like Pitbull says. So we were women, young, entrepreneurs, so everything was against us, basically. And we were like, oh, no, you know what? That's our greatest asset. We are women, we are Latin, we are in tech, we are entrepreneurs, and we're going to make things happen. So we are working in so many different things.
This is a thing, like almost every guest that comes on, like, totally makes me cry, and I'm not a crier. But I think I might actually be becoming one.
Me too, so I'm going to contain myself.
Take it back a little. Dial it down. That's amazing. That is something that everybody needs to work on doing in their lives, is turning the negative to the positive. Definitely. Say it again, like the positives.
So the positives. So we are women, we are young, we are in tech, and we are Latin ancestors.
Yes, like I'm ready to get up and go change the world
Definitely.
right now. This is amazing. I'm so excited. So we are going to pop up, again, all the links below so you can like and follow and just follow along with your journey because it's amazing.
Definitely.
What about
Thank
a
you very
hashtag?
much.
Is there a hashtag that you guys use?
The Beast Nation.
Hashtag the BIZ Nation.
Because basically that's what it means. We want everyone to be part of this nation of entrepreneurs.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much.
No, thank you for inviting us.
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, and so let's get Daniela and Karen out here and let's do something fun because we can, right? This is the internet. All right, so tell everybody your names. Start with you.
Stephanie, Karen,
Daniela.
Okay, great. And I just love to dance, you know? Like there's something about it that just brings to life what you're feeling inside. And so when I heard about what you were doing, I immediately thought, all I do is win. And so we are going to express ourselves now through dance with the music. Hit it, Mike.
All I do is win, no matter what.